Hello everybody, Nerfy here. Today, instead of me reviewing a Nintendo product, we're going to review an Atari product. This is the Atari Flashback 6. It looks like an Atari 2600. I really like the design of it. It looks a lot like an Atari 2600. Now, for all of you people who don't know, the Atari 2600 was Atari's first major system, and it looked similar to this. They made a bunch of games for it, like Asteroids, and got all the great video games like Space Invaders and Pac-Man, which really wasn't that good, but they got like they got a lot of good games like Defender and a lot of great games. And Berserk. So, Atari nowadays isn't that much of a powerful company. This is really what they make. After the Atari Jaguar, they just bit the dust, and now they're just unheard of. So, let's review the console. So at the front, we have two controller ports. For if you had an original Atari controller, you could plug in Atari controllers. It came with two wireless controllers. The wood grain from the classic, the ridges, the power button, the start button, the select button, the difficulty buttons. You're going back to when you would have your Atari 2600 on your lap. On the side, it's kind of the same design, just kind of like swoops down on the side. For some reason, the AV cables are hardwired into the system, and your power plugs in. And on the back, it says Atari and Atari Flashback, classic game console. Very cool. Now, let's review the controllers. It came with two controllers, these wireless controllers, and these are pretty good. The problem is they're wireless, and wireless isn't that good, especially with these plug-and-plays. Let's start with the one that everybody knows. This one, the button is really good, and it moves very smoothly. It says Player 1. There's a reset button, a start, a select, and an on and off button, which is very interesting because so then you never even, the console's not going to be on your lap. Funny fact, there's no reset button on this console, so you need the controller. Otherwise, you have to turn it off and turn it back on. Player 2 has none of that stuff, just the on and off. It's just pretty much a regular Atari controller, has Player 2. They're both wireless. Both use batteries. You need a screwdriver for them. Atari logo on the back. And let's review the box. So here's the box. Now, as we see, Atari Flashback 6, the classic game console, with 100 built-in games, because 100 is more than 99. It includes two wireless controllers and classic and new hit titles included: Centipede, Asteroids, Space Invaders, Indy 500, Atari Climber. Not sure what that says. Sword Quest. Ooh, Sword Quest. That's a pretty rare game. And Yar's Return. Please tell me what that game is. I can't see what it says. Atari Millipede and Centipede. On the side, we have a happy family playing their Atari, and that guy's really crazy. On the back, we see all the games and many more. That's a lot of games, like 3D Tic-Tac-Toe, Champion Soccer, Combat, Golf. Yep, there's golf on it. Plug into TV. It's a plug and play. Just beautiful. Alright. Review original Atari controller. This is the original one, as far as my knowledge goes. says Atari, no third-party sticker at all on it. So it's a lot stiffer because it's old. These are new, so they were able to make it awesome. Button's a little, well, it feels a little weird, but these feel very strong. But that's because this is very, very old. It's very old. Yeah. I prefer using this one because it's wired, so you can plug it into your Atari console and play, and you don't have to put in batteries. Yeah, and you have to point it at the thing. It takes away all the fun of it being wireless then. All right, Sega controllers work. Okay, so we all knew Sega Genesis controllers would work on the Atari 2600, but the thing is, do they still work on the Atari Flashback 6? You will be surprised. They do. And this, just telling you this is the fire button and the D-pad. Yep. That's how that goes. Yeah. Show the cables. Alright. So, obviously the AV cables are hardwired into the system. I can't really call them AV cables. They're more like just two cables. One of them's audio, one of them's video. This was a simpler time. There wasn't a lot of color. Now we use like component and HDMI, but back then it was just these two colors. And then the power plug. This is what the cord looks like. You just plug it in the back. It looks like this, a normal AC adapter. And you just plug it on to maybe your extension cord or something. Yeah. So in general, the Atari Flashback 6 was it's actually pretty good. I mean, it's got a lot of great games on it, and they all are pretty much the same. You know, some of them are a little hard to play, but you know, that's okay. I really love this system. Goodbye, everybody. See you next time. Goodbye.